Hello, I'm Laurel McIntosh from the Stratford Perth Family YMCA. We have decided to put together a group of videos for fitness, and they've been dubbed Welcome Back, Fit for Breath. And the rationale is that we can get ready in advance of coming back to our favorite spot at the Y and be ready to work out actively again. So hopefully you will be able to fit some of these videos into your day, and when you're ready, you'll be able to come back and join us in person. We would love that. We will be doing all the components of fitness in this class, so what I'm going to suggest for equipment in your home is an area where there isn't any trip hazards around. You'll need a chair. We'll be doing the aerobic portion seated position, and some weights. And I've got a treat for you here because we all have lots of plastic bags. I know that for a fact. And inside here, things from your cupboard that will help you work up to about 5 pounds of weight in each bag. I've got 1 pound butter. I've got 1 kilo of brown sugar. So that would be 2 pounds. So I've got not quite the 5 pounds in that bag. And any other containers that you might have. The water bottles are about a little over 1 pound. Other cans are ounces listed, so you can work that up. You don't even need to have the same weight in each bag, because maybe your one arm isn't working as well as the other. So go ahead and make your weights and make your way back, and we will start the Welcome Back Fit for Breath class. All right, so we're going for a walk outside. Remember to always work at your own level. That's comfortable for you, challenging enough for you. So do what you can and always drop back to a low level paddling position. That's just lifting your heels if you're feeling tired. We're going to pretend it's a little bit chilly out for our walk today. I hope you've been getting out and walking while we've been away from the Y. And we're going to start by rubbing the palms of our hands together. Get them warmed up. Building some friction. And taking it to fingertips together, and you're going to press on the fingertips and release. Press and release. So we're bringing some circulation to the joints in our fingers and hands. As we press, we're going to raise our hands overhead and bringing them to the top of the head if that's possible. Press and release. One more press and release. Press and pull your hands away. Strong arms, pulling the hands down. Shoulder blades are together. And hands come down. Turn your hands so the back of the hands are together. Bring them together in front of your chest and tuck your chin in and breathe out. Turn your fingers out. Pulse them again so you are pressing and releasing on the fingertips. Raise them. One more. Press and release. Pull them down. Strong arms. Wrists are in line with the arms. Squeeze shoulder blades. Bring your hands right down. Turn the backs of your hands together around your back. Tuck your chin in. Breathe out. Turn your hands in one last time. Press and release. So anytime we bring circulation to an area of the body, that's bringing blood flow and can take away a lot of the aches and pains when that flows away from that part of your body. One more. And strong arms, pull them down and back, shoulder blades down and back. Arms down. Palms of the hands back. Breathe out all your tiredness. And sitting up nice and tall. Remember that nice, tall, strong posture. Shoulders circle. Legs are paddling. Take them through the full range of motion. Always feels good when we do circulate our joints. Other way. And shake those arms. Fingers make fists. Fingers stretch. fists, stretch, fists, and stretch, fists, stretch, fists, and stretch. Those hands, shake them again. Circle the wrists, one direction, other way. These are not motions that we tend to do unless we're in this class, so hopefully you will feel the benefits of that. And shake your shoulders nice and loose. Pulling up on your heels now, both heels, lifting, full range of motion through the feet. And taking it to the toes, lifting the toes together, pulling them up. Working the front of the legs. And tapping toes. In and out. Big breath in, out, in, out. One more big breath in, and out. Shoulders and hands relaxed. Lift up one foot, flex foot forward, flex and point that foot, working the ankle. And circling that foot. Both directions. Lifting up the other foot, flex it hard. Stretching the back of the ankle. Flex and point. And circling that ankle. Other way. Once again, the full range of motion there. Keep that ankle supple. And placing that foot down. Engaging the abdominal muscles now. We're going to lift our knee a little higher, and we don't want to use our back, so pull the belly button into the spine. Lift one knee up, open it to the side, and back. We do that 4 times on each side. We're just lubricating the hip joint. Joints need space, and this is one way of providing that space. Sitting nice and tall. If you feel this in your low back, again, speak to the abdominal muscles and get them to contract to support that back. And that's the same whether we're in an exercise class or lifting. You always want to engage the stomach muscles. And back down. Taking it to heels front. So stretching out the calves, heels front. And you're going to follow that with your arms, fingers stretching forward. Keep the legs. We're going to take arms to the outside. Stretch out from the shoulders. Stretching the fingers. And if it's available to you, we can stretch up or go back to either front or side arms. And then pushing back, stepping back. Push your arms back, squeeze those shoulder blades. Take it to a march. Both hands out in front from chest. Hands are up. Got a good flex at the wrist. Pushing out from the chest. Hands out again, one hand up, one hand down. Flexing at the wrist. And hands come down, shake them out, arms ready. Taking it to toes pointing front, toes reaching forward. One side only. Adding the opposite arm, reaching towards that toe. Other side. Alternating. To the side. Point side. Arms follow the legs. One side for 8. Other side. Using all the muscles in the legs by using different directions here. Alternating legs. Stepping back, pushing back. One side. A little more intense when you ask one side to do a number in a row. Other side. Alternating. Back to the front for 4 points. 4 one side. Other side. Alternating. Stepping to the side for 4. One leg. Other. Alternating. Step to the back. One side. Other. Alternating. To the front for 2. It's going to move along here. One side 2. Other side. Alternating. Step to the side for 2. One side. Other. Alternating. Step to the back. One side. Other. Alternate. You do 2s again, so that's 2 front. One side. Other. Alternate. Side. 2. One side. Alternate. To the back for 2. One side. Other. Alternate. Front for 4. One side. Other. Alternate. Side. One side. Other. Alternating. To the back for one side. Other. Alternating. To the front for 8. This is going to seem like a piece of cake after all of that. One side, 8. Other. Oh, that wasn't so cake-like. Alternate. To the side, alternating. One side. alternating. To the back, last sequence. One side. Other. And alternating. And march that. All right, good work. Nice burn in the legs. That means there's going to be change happening there. When you can feel it like that, that means those muscles are noticing. That's a good thing. All right, so you can keep this, so if you're feeling like your breath is not where it should be, you can take it to the paddle, just lifting your heels until you're ready to join us again. We're going to lift our knees a little higher. So again, engage those stomach muscles, suck that belly button into the spine. So we're marching a little higher with the knees. Last two. And march that out. And you know when we march, when we're just about ready to finish the aerobic part, we go a little faster, just what you can. You can hold that march, hold the paddle, and just keep it going. Don't stop suddenly. And you're there. And march that out. Good job. Breathe up in front. Breathe out. Breathe up. Always a nice, slow, controlled release of breath through pursed lips. In. And out. Heels front. Same side shoulder rolls forward with that heel press, and we're going slower, so pick a pace that works for you, so you can get the shoulder circle and the heel. Step back slowly, shoulders go the opposite way as you step back. Big circle with the shoulders. March it out here. Take it to both heels up. Both toes up. Just a nice slow pace. And walking the heels and toes out. So heels out, heels out, and back in again. So keeping the blood coming back to the heart by keeping the feet moving. One more time. One shoulder up, one shoulder down. Reverse. Shrug one, push the other one down. Both shoulders forward, shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Big breath up. Breathe out all that tiredness, all that air. Suck in the diaphragm. Tuck your chin down to your chest. And bring your head up. Okay, so we have some balance left to do and some strengthening left to do. And again, we're doing it in small enough bits that it will gradually get you back to where you were when we were attending classes regularly. So when you feel ready now, your heart rate should be decreased. Make sure that your head's feeling like it's centered and has enough oxygen there as well. We're going to stand up and it's time to get some water, so make sure you have some water close by, and then we're going to do some standing balance poses. So get your chair, and you want that close to us at all times when we're balancing. I'm going to just turn my chair to the side, but you can be facing me, and you can see then what we're going to be doing here. All right, so the chair is there to act as a catch if we need support for our balances. We're going to start off with the test of balance, both feet right together, touching, standing nice and tall, your vertebrae lined up right to the top of your neck, and your head tall to the ceiling. And we're just going to hold this pose for 10 seconds, this pose for 10 seconds. Shoulders are back and down. It's a good start. You can always use one hand, one finger on the chair if you need that. Place one foot halfway in front of the other, so one foot is in the middle of the other foot, touching. 10 seconds in this pose, and again, put the lightest balance offset that you need on that chair back. Reversing your feet, other foot forward, the other foot halfway along that length, standing tall. All right, increasing the ante a little bit here, one foot completely in front of the other foot's behind. So one foot in front of the other foot, weight on each of the feet, and again, find a focal point that would help. Looking straight forward, and if it's feeling confident today, you can slowly move your head and look in one direction, and that changes the perspective a lot. And back to center. Again, keep your eyes forward, keep a hand on the chair if you need to. Reverse your feet, other foot in front. Make sure there's some weight on both feet. This is a pose that I found the most difficult after not practicing my balance for some time. And if you wish, only if you wish, turn your eyes to the opposite shoulder. And back to center. All right. And the last balance here is feet together. Balancing on supporting leg, knee slightly bent on the supporting leg, on the opposite toe, toe touch only, or if it's feeling strong, you can lift that foot off the ground and hold. Again, it's all just practice getting back to where we were. So to pick a position that feels confident for you, and switching that one. Opposite leg supporting, bend the knee slightly, toe touching the ground, or, if you wish, lifting that toe. And just paddle that out. That supporting leg is doing a lot of work for you. Good start for sure. We're going to start our strength in this position as well. The balance with strength, and that's what keeps us in good balance, is to have strong legs. Stand with your feet apart, hip distance apart, and feel the balance in that position. That's the posture you always want to be in if you want to improve your balance, is a wide base stance. We're going to do some sit backs in this position, so you're going to tilt your pelvis back and continue to sit back as if there was a bench behind you, and using the chair for balance if you need to, looking up. Keep the knees over the ankles, press into the heels, and then the back of the leg and the hips. And again, hips back, sit back, look up. Your knees will tell you how low to go on this posture, and then push into your heels, standing back up. Again, just as low as your knees allow. And pressing up. Nice and strong through the back of the legs. Down, sitting back. And pressing up. And one last one. Low as you can. Pushing into the heels and standing back up. Make sure you squeeze through the back of the leg. And paddle that out. Good job. It's hard work starting off. All right. Coming back to your chair. And have a seat. Hopefully we'll test out these weights now. You'll know whether you need more the next time you come to class or less. You need both the bags. We're going to start with that strong latissimus dorsi muscle in our back. So the bags are down in front. Take a nice fingers in grip. You're going to lay your belly onto your thighs, so you're leaning forward, supporting the low back. And you're going to keep your elbows in tight and just squeeze them up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Your back is entirely straight from the low back right to the neck. So you're looking down. Slowly release that. Again, elbows in tight. Pull the shoulder blades back and squeeze. And slow, 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 resist against that weight. And pull up. And again, just do what you can on this day back. Again, it's a good, strong muscle, so you want to feel it working. Let's do 2 more. That tight squeeze at the top and a slow release, maximum amount of work. Squeeze, slow release, slow, slow, slow. Good job. Sitting up. Keeping forward on your chair, you need to have a nice long arm here as we work our biceps. So again, we're going to turn our fingers towards our shoulders, and we're going to curl up to the shoulders and release. Bicep curl, take it to a nice long arm and curl. One last bicep curl, squeeze it in tightly, and a nice slow release to a nice long arm. Let's give those arms and shoulders a back break. Put one bag on the middle of your thigh, and we're going to lift and hold. So again, that low back doesn't want to work. We want to control it with the abdominal muscle tight and down. Lift one leg. Make muscles tight. One last one, and hold. And down, other side. Don't want the bag, the weight right on the knee, on the thigh. One last one. Just keeping with one bag, and you can just sit close to the edge of your chair so that your arm is beside the chair. It's going to give you a view from the side here. Elbows in tight. You're going to press the low arm back and squeeze that tricep, the upper arm, and push back. Release and squeeze. Not much motion, but it means that that little tiny muscle is having to work. 2 more, squeeze. Not much action on the forward, it's all in that backward action, straightening the elbow and squeezing that tricep. Good job. The other side. Again, start with elbow in tight to your torso and press back. Release, press, release. Again, these muscles are what we use when we want to stand up from a chair like this that doesn't have arms. I guess better if it has arms, and you could press down and into the chair to get standing up. So we want to have all our muscles at the ready. Last 2. Last one with a nice squeeze to that upper arm. Good job. All right, last strength is for the shoulders, chest area a bit. We're going to do inward grip again on the bags, sitting up nice and straight and tall this time. Your hands and shoulders are going to lead that bag right up to your armpits. Elbows are wide this time, and then down. Slowly. You don't want to lift those elbows any higher than shoulder height. Better to err on the side of caution here and keep them lower than higher than shoulder height. Again, if one shoulder isn't as strong as the other, you can drop a bag and just do it against gravity. That's certainly okay. Last one. Slow resistance on the way down. That's where the hard work happens, on the way down. Good job. Make sure those bags are out of the way. We're just going to end up with a stretch here. We want to start with stretching out those arms. So stretch one arm across the chest and snug the elbow in. So you're stretching the upper arm, looking over that shoulder for a neck stretch, and definitely back and shoulder stretch as well. Let the arm float up, bend at the elbow, just wherever that is comfortable. Take the opposite hand and just give it a gentle touch into that neutral zone. You just want to take it to its limit, not beyond. Stretching out the tricep. Bring the arm across. Look over that shoulder, stretch the chin, the upper arm, shoulder. Let that arm float up. Bend the elbow, gentle push back. Both arms come out from chest, start reaching forward, and then reach a little further forward. Feel the space increase between the shoulder blades. Stretch, stretch, stretch. It feels wonderful. Bend at the elbows, pull the arms back in. Squeeze those shoulder blades together now. Stretch the chest, chin up. Stretch through that chest. Allow for more air in those lungs. And release that. Looking over your right shoulder, your left shoulder, just what's comfortable for your neck. Whatever rotation is possible. Once more each way. Okay, stretching out one foot. Flex the foot hard. We want to stretch up the whole back of the leg, right from the ankle to the hamstring. Hinge forward from the hips till you feel that stretch. Again, it should feel good. Just to let those muscles release. Point that toe hard. Stretching up the front of the ankle. And leg in, switching up. Flexed foot. Lean forward, facing that leg. Bend forward. Again, it's hinge forward. Stretch with the back of the leg. that toe hard. And if you get a stitch at any point there, just release it and bring some more blood flow there by shaking it up. And bring that back in. Good, finishing off with some breaths. Arms back from the chest, big breath in, looking up. And then curl your shoulders, bring your hands forward, tuck your chin, let all the air come out. Purse lips, slow and controlled. Breathe in. Fill up those lungs, feel the ribs expand. Breathe out, tuck and round the upper back. Pull the diaphragm in. Last breath in, breathe in energy, light. And breathe out. All the tiredness, any worry, that's gone. Arms drop down, relax shoulders, give them a little shake. Head comes up. Thanks very much for coming to class today. Do it often as you wish, and hopefully we'll soon see you back at the YMCA. Thank you.